Hello student, this is the 12th part of concept of continuity of function. Today also I am going to explain problems from our test. So this is our next problem. F of x equal to x square minus bx plus 25 by x square minus 7x plus 10 is continuous at x equal to 5. Then you want to find f of 5 value. What is the meaning of that? F of 5 is nothing but f of 5 plus that equal to f of 5 minus, or in other words I can say that f of 5 equal to limiting value of f of x where x is tending to what 5, which is same as limiting value of x square minus bx plus 25 by x square minus 7x plus 10, x is tending to 5. Okay students, so in next page again I will write the same step. Limiting value of x square minus bx plus 25 by x square minus 7x plus 10, x is tending to 5. Let it be result number 1. So clearly if put x equal to 5 in denominator, then we get 0. What is the meaning of that? Substitute x equal to 5 in denominator, we are getting 0. What is the meaning of that? Actually the function of the 0 by 0 after substituting, then only limit will exist. Okay, if it getting tending to 0, numerator is tending to 0 for x equal to 5. Okay, implies for x is equal to 5, numerator must equal to 0. That is 25 minus 5b plus 25 should be 0, or 5b equal to 50, or b equal to 10. Now I got b value as 10. What you want now? Actually f of 5 you want, limiting value you want. So now again I want to write in next page. Limiting value of x square, just we got the b as 10, no, minus 10x plus 25 by x square minus 7x plus. Okay students, numerator can be written as x minus 5 whole square, denominator can be written as x minus 5 into x minus 2. Limiting value x is tending to 5. So x is tending to 5, x is not equal to 5, I can cancel these two. So finally what I got? Limiting value of x minus 5 by x minus 2, x is tending to 5, that equal to 0. 0 by 3, 0 1. What is the meaning of that? F of 5 equal to 0. Okay students, so I can say that A is correct answer for this problem. Yeah, next interesting problem, important model students. Important model. First of all I want to explain the concept. Limiting value of sine 1 by x where x is tending to 0 is does not exist. Already discussed, no? Oscillating. Sin 1 by x is oscillating between minus 1 to 1 where x is tending to 0. X is tending to 0, 1 by x is tending to infinity. Okay, so does not exist. So clearly explain the concept. Same concept, what happened here? limiting value of x power n into sine 1 by x where x is tending to 0. Should find it. What values of n this should happen? Should find it. Actually, only sine 1 by x is given. I can say that does not exist because this value is lies between minus 1 to, in a fraction of seconds the value will change from minus 1 to 1 when x is tending to 0. So I already explained through its graph. Okay. So what happened here? If the value of n, what value of n, limiting value of x power n into sine 1 by x becomes finite. Students, listen, this oscillating finite value between minus 1 to 1, but you don't know what is exact. You don't know what is exact. If this is 0, 0 into some finite value is 0 only. Understood? X is tending to 0. What happened to x power n? That must and should tending to 0. Such n value won't find none. Actually, if x is tending to 0, sine 1 by x is lies between minus 1 to 1, oscillating between minus 1 to 1, that to finite value. So a finite value into what gives 0? A finite value into another finite value means you can't say what happened to the output, but if this x power n is 0, then what I can say, the total function is tending to 0 only. So what values of n happened? If n is greater than 0, then this value, total value is tending to 0. For example, n is taken as negative number minus 1, for example, x is minus 1. What happened? 1 by x. 1 by x is tending to infinity, x is tending to 0. That is not tending to 0 now. What happened? This is oscillating. Oscillating is multiplied, oscillating between minus 1 to 1, a finite value. A finite value is multiplied with 0, then total value is 0 only. Understood? So that finite, again I want 0 only. What values of n this happens? What I can say, n should be greater than 0, then it happens. Take any n value greater than 0. Now you take 1.2 or 1.3, 0.2 or 0.3, 1 or 2, whatever it may be. Automatically the limiting value tending to 0 1. If other than n greater than 0, for example, n is taken a minus 1, so this means 1 by x. So 1 by x again tending infinity. Infinity to some finite value, you can't find what happened to the total value. Means that you can't find its limiting value. What is the meaning of that? Your n should be greater than or equal to 0. Take any n value. You take n is equal to 1, for example, x power 1 into sine 1 by x. X is tending to 0, this is tending to finite value, tending to 0, total tending to 0. Take n equal to 2 also, n equal to 3 also. You take n equal to 1 by 2 also, no problem. 1 by 2 also, no problem. Root x. X is tending to 0 plus root x is tending to 0 only. Okay. So your n value should be greater than 0. That is the answer for this. Same concept here, students. Okay. So finalizing, if limiting value of x power n into sine 1 by x, x is tending to 0 is 0 if n is greater than 0. This is the concept for the problem. Same concept here also, same problem, same model. X is limiting value of mod x minus 1 power n sine of 1 by x minus 1, x is tending to 1, should be 0, then only it is continuous at the particular point 1. Okay, x is tending to, actually this is oscillating between minus 1 to 1. So tending to 0 means this value should be 0. When this happens means, again here what I can say, n is greater than 0. N is greater than 0. What I can say, n is greater than 0. So greater than or equal to 0 also no problem. No? If taken as n is equal to 0, this total value become not equality. Equality means what happened, take n is equal to 0, this becomes 1. Okay. Or 0 by 0 form, or tending to 1 only, no, not 1, no, tending to 1, modulus something power 0 is again 1, again will oscillate between minus 1 to 1, that's why n should be greater than 0 only. So what I can say, open 0 to infinity is the n value. Now I can say that my answer is this. Okay students, next problem. Yeah, is continuous for all x. Is continuous for all x means especially it's continuous at 2 also. The meaning of that, f of 2 minus should be f of 2 plus should be equal to f of 2 only. or in other words I can say that limiting value of f of x where x is tending to should be equal to f of 2 only, or limiting value of f of x where x is tending to should be f of 2 means k, just we want to find limiting value of the function. Okay, that only the k. So I want to write limiting value of x cube plus x square minus 16x plus 20 by x minus 2 square. X is tending to 2. Put x equal to 2 numerator, you will get 0, denominator 0, 0 by 0 form. You can use L'Hopital or factorization method, any method you can use. So I want to use L'Hopital rule now. Okay, by LH rule, limiting value of this is 3x square plus 2x minus 16 by 2 times of x minus 2. X is tending to 2. Again put x equal to 2, 0 by 0 form only. Again I want to use L'Hopital. I will write here limiting value of 6x plus 2 by 2. X is tending to 2. Substitute nana 12, 14 by 2 that equals 7, a finite value. What I can say, limiting value equal to 7 means k equal to 7. So this is the answer. Okay. Or you can use factorization method also. Actually x minus 2 is one of the factor of the numerator. X minus 2 into something, that something you can find by using Harner's method of synthetic division. Here 1, 1, minus 16, 20, 0, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, minus 10, minus 20, 0. This is nothing but x square plus 3x minus 10. Okay, by x minus 2 whole square, limiting value of x is tending to. Again you can factorize this with the 2 only. 2 is a factor. 1, 2, 5, 10, 0. What the meaning of that? X minus 2 into x minus 2 into x plus 5 another one by x minus 2 whole square, limit x is tending to 2. Okay, x is tending to 2 not equal to, that's why I cancel this. So what happened? 7. So f of k equal to 7. The next problem, another interesting problem, student. Okay, f of x is given. If f of x comma this one, f dash of x r, clear r given means there should be comma, printing mistake, continuous, then what are the values of a and b? First of all, by using f of x I will find the relation between a and b. Okay, f of x continuous means not mentioned, no, where it is continuous, everywhere it is continuous. Everywhere is continuous, especially at turning points also should continuous. Because indirectly what is given at pi by 6, f of x and f dash of x are continuous. Okay, given f of x comma f dash of x are continuous at x equal to pi by 6. Yeah, first of all, what I should find f of pi by 6 or f of pi by 6 minus LHL. I am going LHL and f of 6, both are for this rule only. No? Okay, what I explained, if while finding LHL for at x equal to 2, so 2 minus for any function is given by rule for 2 minus, instead of x write 2 in that rule, what we will get, that is taken as f of 2 minus. So what I want, f of pi by 6 minus, this is the rule. In that x, so just substitute pi by 6. What we will get, that is f of pi by 2 minus. Directly. Sine 2 into pi by 6, 2 1s are 2 3s are, this is root 3 by 2. So f of pi by 6 equal f of pi by 6 minus equal to root 3 by 2. Okay. Next f of pi by 6 plus I want pi by 6 plus, this is the rule. In this rule put x equal pi by 6. What we will get, that is taken as f of pi by 6 plus a into pi by 6 plus b. Therefore a into pi by 6 plus b should equal to root 3 by 2. This is the one of the relation. Okay, another relation. For that I want to find f dash of x directly. F dash of x equal differentiation. You know that how to find differentiation. So sin 2x differentiation, cos 2x into 2, cos 2x into 2 I will write here 2. Okay, next one is ax plus b, ax differential a, b constant 0 only, just like I will write a. This is for what? X nana 0 less than x lesser than or equal to pi by 6 and pi by 6 less than x less than 1. What is my assumption? F dash of x exists for everywhere in this interval. Okay, so what happened here also? F dash of x is continuous yet x equal to pi by 6 mean f dash of pi by 6 should be equal to f dash of pi by 6 plus should be equal to f dash of 5 by 6 minus. Okay, so here r equal to is the directly I want to find f dash of 5 by 6 equal to f dash of 5 by 6 minus, that is equal to 2 into cos 2 into 5 by 6, that is 2 into 5 by 3 60 1 by 2, that is equal to 1. Next f dash of 5 by 6 minus plus I will find next f dash of 5 by 6 plus, that equal to a directly. Therefore a equal to 1. F dash of 5 by 6 plus should be equal to 5 by 6 minus, that equal to f dash of 5 by 6, that 1 only, no? So finally we got a equal to 1. So now I want to use first equation to find b value. What is that? A into 5 by 6 plus b equal to root 3 by 2. Just we got a equal to 1, no? So b equal to what happened? Root 3 by 2 minus 5 by 6. Therefore a equal to 1 comma b equal to root 3 by 2 minus 5 by 6. This is the answer. I want to check the options. 1 comma 5 by 6 minus, okay, I can say C is the correct answer. Okay, this is another easiest problem, students. F of 0 equal to 4 and continuous at x equal to 0 4, then the point the a and b values. So this is interesting problem. F of 0 should be equal to f of 0 plus should be equal to f of 0 minus should be equal to 4 according to the problem, or limiting value of a cos x minus cos bx by x square, x is tending to 0 is 4, or I can say finite. Okay, if x equal to 0 in denominator, it gives 0. Put 0 nana here. X equal 0 means what happened? While substituting x equal 0 numerator, it should give 0 only. 0 by 0 form, then only the result should be finite, no? This is giving 0, this is giving a finite value, some 7 by 0 undefined, no? But our result is finite. That's why x equal to 0, denominator 0 means for x equal 0, numerator also 0 only. Okay, so for x equal 0, numerator must 0, must equal to 0. I will write next page. What is that? A cos x minus cos bx, okay, cos bx equal to 0 for x equal to 0. That is a into cos 0 minus cos 0 equal to 0. A into 1 minus 1 equal to 0. So a equal to 1. I got a value is equal to 1. Next b I want. B I can find by using the limit now. Okay. So what is f of x now? I want to write f of x or not f of x, direct limiting value I will find. What I should say that this is result number 1, from 1 I can say. what one saying that limiting value of a cos, a means 1, cos x will level, right, cos x minus cos bx by x square, x is tending to 0 is equal to 4. Using any one of the method, you need to find limiting value of this function equating to 4, you get the b value. So I will use L'Hopital here, minus sin x plus b sin bx by 2x, limiting value x is tending to 0 should be 4. Okay, again 0 by 0 form, again I want to use L'Hopital. Okay, so limiting value of minus cos x, yeah, sin bx, cos bx into b, this b and that b gives b square, so plus b square into cos bx by 2, x is tending to 0 should be 4. Now substituting, minus 1 plus b square by 2 should be 4, or minus 1 plus b square equal to 8, or b square equal to 9, or b equal to plus or minus 3. Therefore a equal to 1 and b equal to plus or minus 3. This is the answer for this. Okay. Okay, another interesting question, students. So greatest integer function is involved. Okay. Limiting value of sin step cos x by 1 plus step cos x, x is tending to 0 equal to what? Should find. Students, first of all, I want to explain through graph of cos function. This is the graph of cos function. X is tending to 0, then what happened to cos x? Cos x tending to 1, not equal to 1 now. X equal 0, then cos x equal 0. X is tending to 0, cos x is tending to 1, not equal to 1. I will show you, in just like here only. If x is here, the corresponding y is here. So x is here, the corresponding y here. What is the meaning of that? The value of cos x is 0.99999, like that. Okay. The x is tending to 0, then what I can say, cos x equal to 0.9999, like that. So x is tending to 0, step of cos x automatically. So what is that? Step of 0.999, that equal 0 only. Understood? So x is tending to 0, step of cos x is 0 only. So what I can say here? What I can say, sin 0 by 1 plus 0. That sin 0 0 only, 0 by 1 totally 0. So what I can say, the limiting value is tending to 0. B is the correct answer. Okay, students, next another interesting problem. Yeah, two problems are there here. Limiting value of root over x square minus x plus 1 minus ax minus b, x is tending to infinity is 0, then k greater than or equal to 2, secant over 2n k factorial into pi b is equal to what? Interesting problem. First of all, I want to find a and b value from using first relation. Students, listen. Limiting value of root over x square minus x plus 1 minus times of ax plus b I can write. X is tending to infinity. We did so many problems for x is tending to infinity. We want a function of the form f of x by g of x, both are involving in x. After that, taking highest power of x from f of x, taking highest power of x from g of x common, then you can solve, or you can convert all the terms in terms of 1 by x. Okay, x is tending to infinity, then 1 by x is tending to 0 only. But here only numerator is there, denominator is not there. That's why I want to rationalize. Root over x square minus x plus 1 minus ax plus b into root over x square minus x plus 1 plus ax plus b by root over x square minus x plus 1 plus ax plus b. Okay students, so limiting value of x is tending to infinity. So in numerator what happened, I will write in next page, x square minus x plus 1 friends, a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square minus of ax plus b square by root over x square minus x plus 1 plus ax plus b. X is tending to infinity. Okay students, limiting value of x square minus x plus 1 minus ax square minus b square minus 2abx by root over x square minus x plus 1 plus ax plus b. X is tending to infinity. Or in other words, I can say that limiting value of 1 minus a into x square minus x times of 1 plus 2ab minus or plus 1 minus b square by from here I want to take x common totally, x times of root over 1 minus 1 by x plus 1 by x square plus a plus b by x. X is tending to 0. Okay, here important step student. So this should be finite actually. Should be finite now. Equal to 0. 0 means limit is existing now here. Limit is existing. I can say finite. So numerator is second degree, denominator is first degree. Limit won't finite actually. What is the meaning of that? Numerator and denominator are same degree, then the value should be finite. But numerator is second degree, denominator is first degree, not finite. What is the meaning of that? These terms should be vanish. X square should not, x square term should be vanish. What values of it happens? A equal to 1. Directly I said A equal to 1. If A equal to 1, x square term will vanish. Numerator is first degree, denominator first degree. Then you can find the limiting value. Okay, I will write that. It is possible only if a minus 1 equal to 0 or a equal to 1. Okay, so I can say this first result. So first result becomes now, students listen, limiting value of what? Minus x times of 1 plus 2ab plus 1 minus b square by x times of what here also. Okay. Later I will write, you write as it is. Now what happened here? Root over 1 minus 1 by x plus 1 by x square plus a plus b by x. Okay, in numerator also if we take x common, students, now I am finalizing the problem here. X is taken as numerator, minus of 1 plus 2ab plus 1 minus b square by x by x times of root over 1 minus 1 by x plus 1 by x square plus a plus b by x. X is tending to 0 or 1, x is tending to infinity, no here, sorry. Okay, x is tending to infinity. Now 1 by x is tending to 0. These two get cancelled. X is tending to infinity, no problem. So this term becomes 0, this term becomes 0, this term becomes, this term also 0. So what we will get? I want right here, students listen here only. So minus 1 plus 2ab plus 0 by root over 1 something 0 plus a plus 0. Okay, so what I got, I will write minus 1 plus 2ab by a plus 1. So somewhere what we got actually, 1 minute student, I think here a square should be, I forgot write a square. Okay, I want to use another color for a square. I forgot write a square. So what happened? A square minus 1 equal 0. A square equal plus or minus 1 actually this is result number 1. Okay, a square plus or minus 1 student. Okay, so this should be equal to 0 according to the problem. When this happened, a plus 1 not equal to 0, no? A plus 1 not equal to 0 implies a is not equal to minus 1. Result number 2. Also numerator must should 0. Minus of 1 plus 2ab equal to 0 means 2ab plus 1 equal to 0 or 2ab equal to minus 1. Okay, already a is not equal to minus 1 but a equal 1 I can confirm here, a square plus or minus 1. So I can take a equal 1 here. So 2b equal to minus 1, therefore b equal to minus 1 by 2 and a equal to 1. These are the required a and b values. 1 comma minus 1 by 2. 1 comma minus 1 by 2. Only a b values complete. Problem not yet completed. Just remember these values. Now I want to complete the problem. Okay, students, what you got? A equal to 1, b equal to minus 1 by 2. So actually what should find? Limiting value of secant k factorial into pi b whole power 2n where n tending to infinity. Okay, what I can say? Limiting value of secant k factorial pi into b means minus 1 by 2 power 2n n tending to infinity. Okay, students, so limiting value of secant k factorial into pi by 2 power 2n n tending to infinity. What is the meaning of that? Secant of minus theta plus secant theta only, no? That's why minus of plus only, that is not a big issue. So what k here? K should be greater than or equal to 2. If k equal to odd, k factorial is odd multiple of then automatically this is won't define. Secant x is not defined if x is in the form of 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Already here pi by 2 means k factorial should not in the form of odd number. What is the meaning of that? K factorial should not equal to odd number. Means what happened? K factorial may be 2, k factorial may be 4, k factorial may be 6, like that. Okay, what k factorial become 2 means k should be 2 only, implies k equal to 2. K factorial 4, what values of k? Won't happen. K is taken as 3, this 6 not 4, no k exists. Okay, students, what happened here? Implies k equal to 3. We got 3 factorial 6. Next, k factorial equal to 8, k factorial equal to 10. This won't happen, this also won't happen. Actually what happened? 2 factorial means 2, 3 factorial means 6, 4 factorial means 24. All factorial numbers are even numbers only. Anything you can take. So k may be 3 or k may be 2 or k may be 3 or so many values exist for k. Okay, so do one thing. If k equal to 2 and 3, what happened? I will check. K equal to 2 and 3. If k equal to 2, then limiting value of secant 2 pi by 2 whole power n n tending to whole power 2n, sorry. So secant pi minus 1 power 2n 1. So this value is equal to 1 if k equal to 2. If k equal to taken as 3, then limiting value of secant k3, not k factorial, k3 means 6, that one, 6 into pi by 2, okay, n tending to infinity over 2n. So limiting value of this is 3 pi, okay, 3 pi, pi means minus 1, 2 pi means plus 1, 3 pi means again minus 1, minus 1 power 2n, n is tending to infinity, is also 1. So finally what happened, tending to 1, k equal to 2 or k equal to 3 or some more value of k, so that k factor is an even number, but that k also will get 1 only. Okay, finally what I can say, the value of secant k factorial into pi by 2 whole power 2n, where n is tending to infinity, is 1. Okay, 1 actual answer. But 1 means what? A, no, a is equal to 1. Actually this value is equal to 1, but what I got a1, that what I can say equal to a, means that is the answer. My answer is B.